going to lose. 98-85, fourth quarter, no intensity in the arena, Target Center. People are ready to think about, how are we getting home today? How are we going to bundle up in this cold weather? How are we going to get home? And D'Lo starts going crazy, hitting 4 threes during the 18-6 run. And the two Wolves go to overtime. It's still a basketball game. And just when you thought the Warriors were turning some type of corner, they take 2 steps back.
Yeah.
They go from 5th to 8th in the Western Conference. Alan, I can't figure this team out.
It's like hopscotch. Now, the thing is, and I told Spadone this during the crossover, the problem is you still believe that they're going to turn the corner.
Right.
I do not at this point in time. At this point, all the fans, Dub Nation, it feels like more than half of the fan base is just, they're strictly going with the Warriors have done this before. They'll turn it on. We got Steph, we got Clay, we got Draymond, we got the championship DNA. We'll be good. So everybody keeps saying that to me. So apparently we're good. There's no need to freak out. There's no need to worry. The Warriors will be fine come playoff time. Now, the good thing is the West is the Midwest right now. Nobody is separated. Nobody is really separated. With the exception
of the Denver Nuggets.
Nuggets, Grizzlies, but the Warriors have owned the Grizzlies, so not really worried about them.
And we believe the Grizzlies are frauds. Nobody's worried about the Grizzlies.
The thing about the Nuggets that I will say, if the Warriors ever came up against the Nuggets, Jokic doesn't really talk trash like that, but he wants to get his get back. They had him playing last year without his boys, no MPJ, no Jamal Murray, and he got hit by the Warriors. And he's not the type, like I said, to talk trash, but he wants to get his get back.
He means business.
He wants to, I want to play you with my guys. So I've always felt that the Nuggets, that year after the bubble, that was supposed to be a big year for them because nobody believed in the Lakers going back-to-back. Then Jamal Murray goes down at Chase Center. So I've always felt that the Nuggets, you can't mess around with them too much. They're shopping Bones Highland. They're looking for maybe Naz Reid, who just what a tryout. What a tryout, what he did yesterday to the Warriors. So you would worried about the Nuggets a little bit, but getting back to the Warriors, man, This was an opportunity for them, and I feel like there have been multiple opportunities. This was an opportunity where, okay, you got the Timberwolves, you got them on the ropes, they've been playing hot. Yeah, they've been playing hot, but are we already forgetting no Karl Anthony Towns,
no Rudy Gobert? Which they may be better without Rudy Gobert. We could get to that a little bit later. I think the trade was absolutely asinine for the Timberwolves, especially when you see Naz Reid start and grab 24 or score 24 points and grab 13 rebounds. And per 36 minutes, I don't like to look at the per 36, but per 36, Naz Reid gets you close to a double-double.
Yeah.
20-plus points, 9-plus rebounds. He's a very good player who's active around the rim, and he's physical. Then you get D'Lo going crazy. He gets crazy hot in the fourth quarter. So, look, when it comes to the Nuggets, not only do they have Jamal Murray and MPJ back, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon's a lot better. Aaron Gordon worked on his game. He's giving you 16 and 7 now.
He's starting to transition. He's starting to transition to his new role.
Absolutely. He's been playing phenomenal basketball. And then you add in, you talk about Bones Highland, who's getting shipped out. I would keep him if I'm the Denver Nuggets. I think he's a fine young player. But Bruce Brown from the Brooklyn Nets, we saw what he could do a couple years ago in the playoffs. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is a very good young player. A very good wing defender. He can hit the three as well. And that kid Brown out of Kansas, the rookie, fits that rotation very well. So the Denver Nuggets, Warriors right now, they can't worry about the Denver Nuggets. They need to worry about being consistent. And you had a chance to go up 3 games over 500 and have a winning road trip. And all of a sudden we come back today saying, well, they're going to play the Nuggets. We know Curry's probably out. We know Clay's probably out. You know Draymond's probably out. And Andrew Wiggins is probably out. So how much of a chance do you have to win tonight against the Denver Nuggets? Probably a 5% chance.
Yeah.
All right? Maybe it's a 5% chance, and all of a sudden you're coming back home, and you're even at 500 again. So it's been a frustrating time. And you think about the first half, Alan, they're rolling 71 points in the first half. You're shooting 54%. You're shooting 50 from 3. You made 18 to 20 from the free throw line. And then you get to the second half, and these numbers are atrocious.
Yeah.
34% from the floor. 2 of 12 from the three-point line. And I haven't even added overtime to this nonsense. All right? Fourth quarter, 0 for 5 from 3. You turn the ball over 6 times.
Yeah, it's not going to work. And look, when you are running out, let's see, about 7, 8 guys.
9 guys yesterday.
9 guys.
Anthony Lamb only played about 7 minutes and 27 seconds.
So there's nobody else. There's nobody else. Everybody wants to blame. You blame Anthony Lamb. You want to blame everybody but the core. I get it. And I'm not saying you got to blame everything on the core, but everybody is culpable in this in this situation. Everybody takes responsibility. And yes, that includes Steph Curry. Bonte, it's crazy to me. Sometimes, and I'm not trying to play coy here. Sometimes it feels like the Warriors go into the locker room and they make up new ways to turn over the basketball. They try to decide, how can we turn the basketball over at the worst time? You got Steph, who Draymond passes him the ball in the backcourt. Steph decides for some odd reason he's going to try to pass it back to Draymond and Looney. And I know, and on the broadcast, they said, oh, well, these guys didn't know who he was passing to. It was behind both of them. It was an atrocious pass. You got Steph later, who gives Andrew Wiggins a layup, literally. Andrew Wiggins just decides to eat a bucket of popcorn before the game. It slips out of his hands. I don't understand how they continue to do these things at the worst possible time. And the only thing I can equate it to, besides just kind of just thinking in a lackluster fashion, is the fact that they're tired. They're tired. They're gassed.
Tanks on empty.
And you start doing things, and think about it. Your shooting percentage goes down. They already only shoot threes, but how many shots from Steph in the fourth quarter and even in overtime?
Short.
Front rim.
Yep.
Front rim.
Yep. Short. Steph Curry, 3 of 13 in the second half, plus the overtime. Doesn't hit a 3. You got to give Minnesota credit. But even I'm watching Minnesota, and Mully said this yesterday on Warriors Postgame Live. Minnesota wasn't trying to win that basketball game.
No.
They were just going through the motions.
Yeah.
They were giving the game to the Golden State Warriors. How were they giving the game to the Warriors? Bad shot selection. How many bad threes did Anthony Edwards take? He's a nice young player. He's going to be a future all-star. He's phenomenal, right? He's giving you all the stats, high-flying dunks. He took so many bad threes yesterday, Alan. I said, okay, Minnesota really doesn't want to win.
They actually made a run when Anthony Edwards stopped shooting the basketball.
Exactly.
It was Naz Reid and when D'Angelo Russell. And the D'Angelo Russell situation, I should have saw. It's not the first time he's played the Warriors, but the revenge game was so obvious.
Right, it was.
As soon as he started warming up, it was so obvious to me. And I'm sitting there thinking, man, how did I not see this coming? Because he started to go off at the worst time, and you can just feel it. And at this point, Bonte, we're talking about the first half and to a lesser degree the third quarter. You don't even need to pay attention until the fourth. Because a couple days ago, I'm watching the Oklahoma City Thunder game. I'm like, okay, this is a good time.
Yeah.
I got my run in. I'm going to go, take a shower, come back.
They're up 20.
What is going on?
I don't know what's going on, man. They used to be the third quarter Dubs. I don't know what's happening. They scored 39 points. Actually, they scored 43 points in the third, fourth, and overtime combined. 43 points after scoring 71 in the first half.
Yeah.
All right, they scored 22, 17, and then 4. What the hell is going on with the Golden State Warriors? This week just becomes, this is a nightmare week.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare. So the Warriors lose last